Hey guys, what's up? I thought I would come to you today. I'm here in the basement of one of our properties here in Durham, and something that came up I thought I would share with you guys. We are a faith based business, and everything I do is faith based. And I pray that um, in our work, day to day operations, and things that happen to us every day at our jobs, in our career, whatever field you're in, there are spiritual applications and spiritual lessons that we can learn. And so I thought this was one I would share with you. There are two types of prayer, guys. There's preventative prayer and there's reactionary prayer. A lot of times, most of the time, Christians work on that reactionary prayer type. In other words, something happened and now I'm praying that Elohim will hear me and save me. Our Father will save us from these issues that we have, help us to come up with these funds or whatever it may be. But preventative prayer is praying that these things don't come up, praying that it doesn't even happen. And the good thing about our Father is that He already has His eyes on us, and He prevents so many things from happening to believers before it even hits us. But for an example, let me make this practical. How does faith and flipping go together? How does our faith and flipping go together? So today I did a walkthrough with my plumber. We walked through everything, the scope of work on this property and what needs to be done. We noticed one aspect of it that the pipes that are used for our drains are actually galvanized steel, I believe, and they have a tendency to rust or corrode. And he showed me some potential areas that might have already corroded or rusted. And I don't need to tell you guys that if that's the case, when the inspector comes in, or even before the inspector comes in, it's definitely going to increase the budget significantly. And so replacing drain lines is a pricey thing to do on any property, let alone property this size. So their potential, my budget or my estimate might raise by thousands of dollars if there's a problem with my drain line. So long story short, I'm here in the basement, and of course what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna wait on it to happen. I'm gonna pray and ask my Father in heaven to prevent it from being an issue. And if it happens to be an issue, provide a way that I might be able to deal with it. There's a certain budget for our plumbing. Don't want to go over that budget yet. And so I want to pray that He will prevent these things from even happening. Now, I've seen Him do it. I've seen miracles happen. I know I saw and He saw a little bit of signs of things that we see already issues, but it doesn't mean He can't erase them. Doesn't mean He can't make a way around it. And so I'm going to pray that He is going to hear my prayer and that He is going to prevent our drain lines from being an issue, and I don't have to swap out and change all my drain lines in this property, which costs thousands and thousands of dollars. So preventative prayer is what we're talking about now. I just wanted to pass that on to you guys because I believe in our day-to-day life, our faith has to be personal. Our faith has to be something that's practical. And every day at work, I believe Christ used a lot of examples in His life, practical applications of our faith. Whether it was Him being a carpenter or the disciples that were fishermen, He used what they knew in their day-to-day work to apply to spiritual things and to help us understand Him and our relationship with Him and faith in general. And so this is one application on how faith and flipping can go together. Don't wait for these things to come in from the inspection reports or from your contractors. When you get a property or even in that property, pray that He will prevent these things from coming up in the first place. Just one tip for you, I got to get the prayer. I got a long prayer that I got to pray to my Father, but I wanted to leave that with you guys to start using your faith in practical applications in your day-to-day operations, whatever it is that you do. God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon.